I'm Lavanya, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Bangalore. Today I'm going to show you how to turn on Amazon CloudWatch Container Insights metrics for Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service Cluster. Let's get started. There are two ways to set up Container Insights metrics for your Amazon EKS cluster, using CloudWatch agent or using Amazon distro for OpenTelemetry. In this demonstration, I'm using the version of 1.32. The first approach is using the CloudWatch agent to set up Container Insights on your EKS cluster. First, let's create the necessary resources using kubectl commands. Open your terminal or Cloud Shell. Run the following command to create an Amazon CloudWatch namespace. Next, create a service account for the CloudWatch agent. Now create a config map as the configuration file for the agent. Replace the cluster name with your actual cluster name. To be able to use IAM roles with service account, ensure that an OIDC provider is already created for the cluster and the required IAM role is present for the account. Then associate it with the CloudWatch agent service account. Deploy the CloudWatch agent daemon set. Optionally, you can patch the daemon set to pull the agent image from the Amazon ECR. We can confirm the setup is working by navigating to the CloudWatch console and checking the container insights. If you encounter any issues, you can check the CloudWatch agent pod status, events, and logs using the kubectl commands to troubleshoot further. You can delete the CloudWatch agent using the below command. The second approach is using AWS distro for OpenTelemetry collector. To use distro for OpenTelemetry, deploy the a.collector as a daemon set. Verify the collector is running. Optionally, you can patch the daemon set to pull the agent image from Amazon ECR and associate an IAM role. To be able to use IAM roles with service account, ensure that an OIDC provider is already created for the cluster and the required IAM role is present in the account. Then associate it with the AWS Hotel SA service account. Please replace the account ID with your account ID and the IAM role name with the IAM role name that you use for the service account. We can confirm the setup is working by navigating to the CloudWatch console and checking the container insights. You can delete the distro for OpenTelemetry using the below command. To set up container insights using distro for OpenTelemetry for EKS with Fargate launch type, we can start with creating a namespace named Fargate Container Insight. Let's change the cluster name. Next, let's use a script to create an IAM role that's named EKS a.service account role, which is associated with a Kubernetes service account that's named a.collector. You would have to replace the cluster name with your cluster name and the region with your AWS region. Once done, you would have to run this command to deploy the AWS OpenTelemetry collector as a Kubernetes stateful set. Replace your cluster name with your cluster's name and your cluster region with the region that your cluster is located in. Confirm that you have a matching Fargate profile to provision the stateful set pods on Fargate. Let's verify that the distro for OpenTelemetry collector pod is running. We can also confirm the setup is working by navigating to the CloudWatch console and then checking the container insights. Optionally, you can patch the a.collector stateful set so that it pulls the AWS Hotel collector Docker image on ECR. Lastly, we can delete the distro for OpenTelemetry using the below command. Replace your cluster name with the cluster name and your cluster region with the region that your cluster is located in. Alternatively, we can also install the Amazon CloudWatch Observability EKS add-on to enable container insights for EKS clusters. So now you know how to turn on container insights metrics for your Amazon EKS cluster using either the CloudWatch agent or AWS distro for OpenTelemetry. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.